Just got back from Playa del Carmen, and while we were there, we filmed the A workout that I'm doing in my current program. I did change a couple of things, but we'll go over those changes as they come up. The rep range in this phase of the program is 10 to 15 reps, with the last set being done to technical failure. I use my level up strategy to determine how many sets to do on the first sets, and I'll explain this better a little later in the video. Each phase of the program has a different rep range, and the number of sets for each exercise goes up every 2 weeks. Now I'm going to head down to my desk and we'll go over the rest of the workout. I do one warm-up set of 10 bodyweight squats, just to help me limber up my hips and low back a bit. After that, I would normally do suitcase squats, but this gym didn't have heavy enough dumbbells. I was quite happy I could do back squats at all, because of shoulder mobility issues. Even a year ago, I couldn't put a bar across my back without shoulder pain. This year was different. The pain is gone, which just goes to show, not only can we get fit and build muscle at any age, but we can improve our mobility too. If I had found that I couldn't do back squats, I would have done reverse lunges instead. No, I was supposed to do flat bench press next, but we got talking to a Spanish couple who was interested in our filming. We don't speak Spanish, so we had to communicate through Google Translate. Anyway, when I realized it was time for my next set, I jumped on the incline bench instead of the flat bench. A bit of a brain fart on my part. I didn't even realize my error until I went to log it into my app that I use with my personal training clients. The reason I don't usually do incline in my A workouts is I do shoulder press on this day, and both exercises involve our anterior delts. In this program, we are trying to get the most out of the fewest exercises. As it is, this workout takes about an hour, and it gets even longer as we add more sets in. So by separating incline bench and shoulder press, the anterior delts get some stimulation in each workout. Dumbbell rows are next, and it is a little hard to see, but as I lower the dumbbells, I drop my shoulder a bit, and then as I roll my elbow back, I raise my shoulders up, squeezing my scapula back and together. A couple of things I like about dumbbell shoulder press over barbell is that you don't have to move your face out of the way of the bar path, and you can adjust your hand positioning to where it is the most comfortable for you. This is particularly beneficial when you have shoulder issues. I use the same weight for every set on each exercise, with the goal being to do the same number of reps each set, and on the last set reaching technical failure on the last rep. So if you did 12 reps on the first 2 sets and 14 on the last set, then you'd level up the first 2 sets to 13 reps, and then again on the third set going to failure, trying to do 13 or more reps, continuing to increase the reps until you hit 15 on all the sets. Then it's time to increase the weight. On the arm curls, you can see me cheating the last few reps. I try to cheat just enough to complete the rep, keeping maximal tension on the bicep. On these tricep extensions, I've recently started to favor a prone grip over a neutral grip, as I find if my wrist breaks back during the movement, it pulls on a tendon, running down the side of my forearm, causing elbow pain. This is the last week that I'm doing 3 sets per exercise. Starting next week, it will be 4 sets. Depending on which microcycle you are in, these workouts take anywhere from 45 minutes to an hour and a half, with 90 seconds rest between sets. I'm doing raised leg crunches for my abs, and I'm demonstrating 3 different progressions, starting with hands by your sides. This is the easiest variation. Then it gets a little harder as you move your hands up to your head. Notice too how far I curl up my body, as a complete crunch will have not only your shoulders off the ground, but also our mid-back too. The last variation has our hands straight up overhead. This is the hardest version. You can make this easier or harder by adjusting the elevation of your feet too. The higher you raise your feet, the easier the exercise becomes. So that's my current A workout. Give it a try and keep working out while having fun. This is Lawrence from Fit and 50. We'll talk to you again in the next one.